Hello students, welcome to Learn Easy Halian Code classes. Today in this video we will be discussing a very important topic of class 10th mathematics, that is polynomial. I already gave you the solution of exercise 2.2 and question number 1 and question number 2 of exercise 2.3 of your NCERT class 10th mathematics book, and I will load the link of that videos in the description box, so you people better watch those videos first. And let's start today's video. In this video I will give you the solution of question number 3, 4 and 5 of exercise 2.3, and all these three questions are very important from the CBSE point of view also. So watch this video very carefully and watch the video till end to better learn the concept. So let's start the video. So the question number 3 says obtain all the other zeros of the polynomial given is 3x4 plus 6x3 minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. Now this is a polynomial that is given to you. You first check the degree of the polynomial is 4. So this polynomial will definitely be having 4 zeros. And out of these 4 zeros, we are given with the 2 zeros that are given. 2 zeros are under root 5 by 3 and minus 5 by 3. And this question is very important. It mostly asked in all the years in the CBSE examinations. So watch this question very carefully. It might be asked in your examinations also. So first of all, what you will do, you will write the factors of this polynomial by using these 2 zeros as x minus root 5 by 3 and x plus root 5 by 3. Just write x, then change the sign. Here is plus, I write here minus and put under root 5 by 3. Then again write x, change the sign, it is minus, I write here plus under root 5 by 3. So these are the two factors of this polynomial. Now we will solve this bracket. You people know the property a plus p into a minus p is a square minus b square. I am using the same property here. So a plus p into a minus b will be a square minus root 5 by 3 whole square. So this is equals to x square minus 5 by 3. Now keep this factor preserved like x square minus 5 by 3 here. Okay. So first part of the question is this. You will do the calculation. This is just the first part of this question. Now we will proceed the second part of the solution of this question. So note down the first part and keep this x square minus 5 by 3 as preserved here. We will be using this for solving the question further. Now divide this by whole of this polynomial. I already gave you a video that how we can do the division in polynomials. You people can check the video in the description box. So how we will do, we will just focus on this term and this term for our division. So write down 3x4 here and x square here, and we are left with 3x square. So the first term after division in the question will be 3x square. Now multiply 3x square here. So it will be 3x4 and minus 5x square. So while writing the terms, be careful that the same degrees are written one after the one below the other. Now change the signs. Now these cancels each other, bring 6x cube down Now this will make plus 3x square minus 10x minus 5. Now for calculating the second term, we will just focus on this and this. So write down 6x cube upon x square. So we will be having 6x. So the second term here will be plus 6x. Now multiply 6x here and you will get 6x cube and minus 10x. So write it here. Now change the signs and you will find that this cancels each other and bring 3x squared down. Now this also cancels each other and we are left with minus 5. Now for the last term we will focus on this and this only. So write it down as 3x square by x square. So your answer is 3. So the next term will be plus 3. Write it as this. Now multiply 3 here. You will have 3x square minus 5. Now change the signs. They both cancels each other and remainder is 0. Now this is the second part of the solution of this question number 3. Now we will do the third part. For calculating the answer, we will be using this factor, which is the quotient here. We will be using this. So note down in your notebooks. Now we will be using this factor only for the final solution of your question. So take this. Now we will factorize this polynomial. For factorizing this polynomial, we will be using which method? Yes, we will be using split the middle term method. So apply the split the middle term method. Think of two terms whose sum will be 6 and whose product will be 3 into 3, that is 9. Think of two terms that make 6 on addition and 9 on multiplication. This is very easy. The terms are 3, 3. Because 3 plus 3 is 6 and 3 into 3 is 9. Now split this middle term in 3 and 3 like this. Plus 3x plus 3x plus 3. Fine. So take out 3x common from here and you are left with x plus 1, and take out 3 common from here and you are left with x plus 1. Always make both of these factors same. Now in next step you will write as 3x plus 3 here and x plus 1 here. And for finding the zeros, put 3x plus 3 is equals to 0 and next x plus 1 is equals to 0. From here you get x is equals to 1 and from here you get x is equals to minus 1. So the other two zeros for this polynomial are x is equals to 1 and x is equals to minus 1. So your answer is 1 and minus 1. Hope the solution of this question is clear to you all. Note down in your notebooks. For writing the solution in your notebooks, you students can pause the video. Now question number 4. Question number 4 says, on dividing the given polynomial, that is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by the polynomial gx, the quotient and the remainder were x minus 2 and minus 2x plus 4 respectively. Find gx. Okay. So first of all, write the given data. Write the given data. Like you are given as px is equals to x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial gx. The quotient and the remainder, you are given with the quotient, that is qx is equals to x minus 2, and you are given with the remainder, that is rx is equals to minus 2x plus 4, and you are required to find the value of gx. So first of all, sort all the data this way, what is given to you and what you have to find. For solving this question, just remember one thing, that px is equals to gx qx plus rx. Okay, remember this whole formula, px is equals to gx qx plus rx. Now we have to find gx, so you can write it as px minus rx is equals to gx qx. I hope this calculation is clear to you all. I just did bring rx from here to this side and changes the sign from plus to minus. Okay, so now we are required to find gx, so you can write it as px minus rx upon qx is equals to gx. So we will be using this formula to calculate the value of gx. So first of all, what we will be doing, we will be calculating px minus rx. So let's calculate px minus rx. Px minus rx. Fine. What is px? Write it down. It is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. And what is rx? Rx is this. So for minus, you people just change the signs. It is plus 2x and minus 4. So px minus rx will come out to be, write it here, x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2. So this is what? This is px minus rx. Fine, note it down in your notebooks. So next, what we need to do for calculating gx, we have to divide px minus rx by qx. So let's do this step. What is px minus rx? It is x cube. Okay. Write it as x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 and divided by gx. What is gx? It is x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. So do this division. I am doing on this board, but you people can try the division on your own in your notebooks also. So let's see. First term will be x square, multiply this by x square, it will be x cube minus 2x square. Now change the signs, cancel it out, it is minus x square plus 3x minus 2. Now the next term will be minus x, so write it down as minus x square plus 2x. Now change the signs, cancel them out, it is x minus 2. Now the next term will be plus 1. Here it is x minus 2 because I am multiplying 1 by x minus 2 is x minus 2. Cancel them out, it is cross. So on dividing px minus rx here by gx, that is by qx, that is x minus 2, we obtain gx here. So your answer is x square minus x plus 1, that is gx. So your answer is x square minus x plus 1. Write down in your notebooks. Now this is the solution of question number 4 of your NCERT book. Now let's move to the question number 5. Hope you people are getting the solutions. Let's move to the question number 5 now. So there is nothing worry about this chapter polynomials. This is a very easy chapter if you are learning the concept. There is no difficulty in solving any question from the polynomials. So the question number 5, come to the question number 5. The question number 5 part 1. Question number 5 part 1 says, give examples of the polynomials px, gx and qx and rx which satisfy the division algorithm, and the first part says degree of px is equals to degree of qx. So the first part says degree of px should be equal to the degree of qx. So in this question, it is basically on your own wish that what you want to write. There can be infinite answers to this question. I will give you just one answer, but you can make your own answer if you understand the concept. So you have to write in such a way that the degree of px will be equal to the degree of qx. Suppose I am taking an example like px is equals to 3x square. I am taking a random example, plus 3x plus 3. Okay, and then I am taking qx as same degree. Okay, x square plus x plus 1. Fine. So I hope you people know what is the degree of a polynomial. If you don't know, I'll tell you what is the degree of a polynomial. A degree of a polynomial is the highest power in the given polynomial. So here the degree of px is the highest power in the polynomial, that is 2. And here the degree of qx is the highest power in the polynomial, that is 2. So here the degree of px is 2. Here the degree of px is 2. And here the degree of qx is 2. So both the degrees are equal, and we are satisfying the given condition that is asked in your question. So you can write this answer. Now the next question says degree of qx is equals to degree of rx. Now what I am taking, I am just taking random examples like degree of px is equals to now the next question says degree of qx is equals to degree of rx. Now I am taking just random examples like px is equals to x square plus 3 and gx is equals to x minus 1. Fine. Now what you people do, you people divide both px by gx. So let's do the division. We can try the division like x minus 1 here and x square plus 3 here. So first term will be x. So we have x square minus x here, and change the signs. This cancels and this you are left with x plus 3. Fine. So now you can see that here the remainder, that is x plus 3, that is the remainder, comes equal the degree of this remainder, that is 1, degree of rx, that is 1, comes equals to the degree of qx, that is 1. Degree of qx, that is also 1. Fine. This way you can check and verify the answer also taking the random examples. So for this question, you have taken px as this, gx as this, and qx come out to be x and rx came out to be x plus 3. I hope the solution is clear to you all. Now move to the last part of this exercise, that is question number 3. In part 3, it is asked that the degree of Rx should be 0. In part 3, it is asked that degree of Rx should be 0. So whatever the degree of Rx should come, it should be 0. And you people know that degree of all the constant is 0. So the remainder should be a constant. so that the degree will come 0. So here you can take an example like px is equals to x square plus 1 and take gx is equals to x. Now you people can take this example. Now divide both of these. Put x here and x square plus 1 here. First is x, that is x square. Now change the signs. This cancels and this one. From here you find that the qx came out to be x and but rx came out to be 1. So here the degree of rx is 0. Because you people know that degree of all the constants is always 0. Hope you people get the solution of exercise 2.3 and also learn the solutions of exercise 2.3 very So hope you people understand the solution of exercise 2.3 and stay tuned. See you in another video. We will be discussing the solution of some other chapter of your NCERT CBSE book class 10 mathematics. Stay tuned. Bye bye.